and I'd open my mouth and he'd look in my teeth and he'd say, that's it, see you later, get it, I got. A really good dentist knows you and he gives you good advice. And when I go to the doctor, if instead of him writing the prescription, say here's the antibiotics, he can say, instead of doing that, try a natural remedy. I want to run my opticians the same. My customers come and they trust me and they say, and I give them, I don't just say you must do option 1, you do A, alpha, beta, gamma. It's like you give them options, treat them well, and you build this relationship.
That's a great way of thinking, because they know that you're not going to just take money from them. You're going to give them the best possible solution, and you're giving them options. So that's brilliant for you. And
innovation. The innovation is something. When I'm cynical and I don't innovate anymore, it's time for me to retire to Cyprus, because you talked about contact lenses. Every minute there's a new contact lens. Every minute there's a new lens. When I stop reading the books about the new lenses and the new contacts, I'm not good at my job anymore. I have to tell my customers what the new things are, an experiment as well.
Yeah, so you have to keep up to date with what's new. And what about the changes in your science, in an optician shop through these years? What's the most, I don't know, the biggest thing that has changed through these years? What do you think?
In the business?
Yes.
It's tricky. I think we're more relaxed. They say, it's a fact, that 9 out of 10 businesses, they go insolvent, they go bankrupt after 2 years. And at the beginning, you're scared. I remember the first year, for the first month or so, I couldn't sleep. And then after the second month, I'd sleep a little bit for a few hours. And now I sleep well. But I think every single person that opens their business at the beginning, if you sleep really good on the first night, you're going to go bankrupt. My enthusiasm, my excitement, every day I'd go in excited and enthusiastic, but I was still scared that things weren't established. Now we're established, it's much more relaxed, and I know that things are going to be fine.
Are you having anything special this year for your 6th year?
I'm glad you asked. We're coming up to year 6, so I'd like to make Helenic a presentation, if I may. Anybody that mentions Helenic television and then comes in, they'll get 25% off any glasses, any sunglasses, any contact lenses. You can come in and I'll look after you. Just mention Helenic.
No, that's a great offer. Thank you for that.
It's a pleasure.
Now let's talk about the future. What are you planning to do in the future?
I love to teach. If I'm honest, I'd like to write a book on entrepreneurism, on the internet. Maybe glasses 1 day a week, teach 1 day a week, relax, play chess. I love playing Skuggy. Yeah. Skuggy is my love. I could play all day and all night. I love playing on the internet. So maybe Skuggy 2 days a week.
2 days a week? Yeah. You don't have time now for that thing?
I play a little bit on my iPhone, but I learned to play Skuggy from very young. And I think that is a game that is such a strategy game, which has helped me in my life, really. So I really like playing chess.
And what about your business? What's the future plans?
With the recession the way it is, the world is upside down, so we don't know.
You can't plan anything.
You can't plan. Who knows? It's a good place. At the moment, it's a warm place. It's a place that you can trust. Let's see. Let's review. Maybe another shop in Palmer's Green, in Southgate, not as far. I wouldn't go as far as St Albans again. I'd keep it local. I'd come into our community a little bit closer. So right. Watch out. Oakwood, maybe, who knows?
We'll see in the
future.
See. What about Cyprus? Do you go often there?
Yeah, we try and go every year.
Do you have memories, childhood memories from Cyprus?
The beach, the thalassa, yeah, of course. I feel, I'm patriotic. And when my grandparents are from Gidi, and when I first landed in Scala, I walked from Scala to Gidi, and I didn't realise how far it was, but just to be romantic, to think, my Bapuz Bapu done this same walk. And that's I don't know. When I'm there, I'm romantic. You can go into a shop and you speak to them in Greek, and it's lovely. You play tavli on the beach. You have yunzan halloumi sandwich. What better? You can't get better.
You can't get better, but
yeah.
So you mentioned that if you retire, you are going back to Cyprus. Is it for real? Are you thinking of it?
I like nice views. What do you see in London? You see a few buildings. You might see a tree. I think that's a nice place to go.
To go and retire and stay there in the sun, in the thalassa, and live happily ever after?
I think so, but I've got many more things I need to achieve. I'm hungry for life. That's a long way. That's so distant. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but you're not revealing your goals. What are these goals you've got? You're talking about.
You know, I've achieved so many things in my life beyond my expectation. Sometimes it's hard to find the next goal and to find what my next challenge is. I'm kind of in a place where I'm really happy with my own life. Maybe another shop, maybe if I want, maybe something. But I'm in a very probably lucky position where when I get a challenge, I go for it and I grab it.
That's nice.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And it shows a person who has the patience to wait, but he has his eyes open, and when he's got something before him, he just grab it. That's it.
Nice of you to say.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here with us tonight. It was a pleasure to have you with us.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for coming here in Helenic TV and sharing your life with us and our viewers.
I should say that obviously the most important thing to me is having a family, having my wife, having my children. This is when I'm worked really hard at night, I come home, that's what makes life perfect. So all of the people out there that haven't got a family, and they're young and they're thinking it's a mile away, before you know it, you will soon enough have children, and it's the meaning of life. It's what makes things special, and it drives me. But thank you for having me.
Thank you, Kyriako. Μπορείτε λοιπόν όλοι να γνωρίσετε από κοντά τον Κυριάκο και να απολαύσετε τις υπηρεσίες που προσφέρει στα μαγαζιά που διαθέτει, τα οποία προανέφερε. Εδώ η εκπομπή μας φτάνει στο τέλος της. Σας ευχαριστούμε που μας παρακολουθήσατε. Θα είμαστε μαζί σας την επόμενη εβδομάδα. Καλό σας βράδυ.